New Zealand is beginning to put a lot of its primary and intermediate school reading resources online on this website here, which is at instructionalseries.tki.org.nz. But don't worry, I'll put that link under the video. This is how it works. Things are going online bit by bit, and not everything that you try is going to get exactly what you're looking for, but it's worth knowing it's here. So the first tab here, search all resources. I'm finding sometimes I get different numbers of hits than others, and sometimes I'm getting no hits. But I just tried car before because we've got lots of students interested in cars, and I did get quite a few at all different levels. So it's going to show you on the reading wheels, the colour wheels here and there, what level the resources are at. And they might be too easy for your child or too hard, but if they're doing a project, the ones that are too easy are a good model of how they might be able to write about the idea, and the ones that are too hard are good ones for you to read to them. So probably if you find interest related resources, even the ones that aren't just right might be helpful. Now when you do find a story and you think I'd like a look at that, look out for these three icons. The text is actually where you can read the story, and it downloads as a PDF for me, and then I open it and there are all the pages. You might have to scroll to see to the bottom of the page, scroll down again to the next one. The one with TSM is teacher support materials, so once again that is going to download. But as you can see, there are bits of the story sometimes, but there isn't the whole story in that one. So if you only see a TSM file, it's not going to let you read the book. It will tell you lots of interesting things about how to teach children to read, but it's not the one for your child to read by themselves. And the audio is to listen to the story, and you can also usually play that here. And it's got some extra sound and things. I'm not sure if that's coming through for you, but what I can hear is some music before the story begins, and then it will read the whole story, which can be good for a child who is just ready to read for a story, so that they're getting used to how stories work, or you might download the text and they might look and listen at the same time. So let's look at the other tabs. The Ready to Read tab is for our younger children. You might take away your interest, you might just want to know what's at a certain level. So when you click this colour wheel level thing, it's greyed out because of my search term before, so I might want to have a look up the top and reload it. Take some of the things out of the URL which you can't see, but I've just taken out everything after NZ. I've entered it again, and I'll go back to Ready to Read and search. Oh, I haven't chosen a level. So that's just showing me a real mixture of what's there because I haven't chosen a level, but I might say my child is just beginning to read. I want to look at what's available in magenta. And as you'll see, we've got lots of stories there, but mostly they just have the teacher support materials and the audio. So you can listen to them, but your student mostly cannot read the Ready to Read stories online. If you hunt through, you do find the odd one that they'll be able to read. So if you just want your child to listen to a story quietly for a break between activities, this is good. And if you listen to one and you think, that's about right, that's what I want my teacher to send for my child to read, you can say, I've been on the Instructional Series website, we looked at Ready to Read, we thought the water slide was fun, can we have the book as well please? And if Takura has it, we'll send it out. The Junior Journal tab, we've got more of a mixture here. Again, you can use the colour wheel levels, or you can stick with all, see what you find. And if the book's too hard, you just read it with your child. Is it going to give me anything with all? Yes, it is. So there we've got Junior Journal number 51, and we've got the text. So everything's there, no sound file with that one, or not immediately, but I've just noticed that I've got look inside, and that will tell you if there's anything else. But a lot of them just have the text and no look inside. Where we've got a look inside, that opens up that. It shows us everything that would have been in that journal if we had a paper copy, and there are often audios and sometimes teacher support materials. So once again, if your student really likes to be able to listen to the words as well as read, you've got the audios there. School journals. Now your curriculum levels, one is greyed out because school journals are a little bit harder than ready to read and junior journals. 2 is just past these other levels. 4 is getting towards the top of intermediate school, reading quite well. So if we go for 4 here, and we just hit the search without even entering any words, so we're getting all subjects. Let's see what we find. So we've got the text and the teacher support materials quite often for these. That one's just got the text. And where it says text, we click on it. That one's downloading as a PDF, which I'm opening up now in another window. And here is our story. Beautiful artwork with that. So that's the kind of thing we've got there. School journal story library. It's going to work very similarly to the previous one. So that one's teacher support materials, download audio but not the text. But if we scroll down, we might find some. This one's got the text. Now the one that works really differently is Connected. Don't know if it's loaded anything for me yet. Here we go. So what we've got here is these ones are in Google Slides. So instead of opening as a PDF or a web page, they open up in Google Slides, and you may have to arrow through depending how you access them. Okay, so here are the stories here. Why do our muscles get tired? If you're interested in fitness, and you can read that and work through that way.